Do you have a set of these? Do you know what they're good for? Listening. I've learned lots by listening with my ears. I've listened to my parents scold me, and I've heard their words of wisdom. I've listened to my friends tell stories of woe. I've heard the tales of their crazy life choices. I've listened to professors share their wealth of knowledge, lectures about this guy, and explain how this thing works. I've listened to the people I've met along my way. I've listened to what they say, and let's be honest, some of it was absorbed, and some of it was in one and out the other. But something that I didn't know until recently is that I need to listen with more than just my ears. The first class I took for my master's program at Dalhousie University was a field school course, Indigenous Perspectives on Resource and Environmental Management. A group of 11 keen students, 2 awesome educators, and a whole lot of camping gear were to be packed up for a week-long trip around Nova Scotia. We were on a mission to gain insight and understanding on First Nation people's worldviews, but my journey began before we even left. Ken Paul, one of our instructors, a Maliseet from Towig, taught the class about the importance of balance and spirituality to First Nations people. I listened to Ken tell us about the mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical parts of the circle, and how important it is to have an awareness, respect, and balance of these. The more Ken spoke of 4 directions, the more it all made sense to me. And once our travels began, the people I met reinforced what Ken had spoken of. They explained how a balance with 4 directions within nature is essential, and how a balance within the management of natural resources is essential, and how a balance within the parties involved in the management of managing the resources is essential, and that to accomplish this balance, we must listen to each other and to Mother Nature, which means having to listen with more than just our ears. I met Elder Albert Marshall in Eskasoni, and I heard him say, "We all have 3 ears, 2 on our head and 1 on our heart, and that as long as these are operating together, we will find balance." For the rest of our trip, I kept coming back to what Albert had said, and it too made so much sense to me. It was with Ken's lesson on balance of 4 directions and Albert's idea of listening with 3 ears that I felt like I had found an understanding of First Nations worldviews. I realize now that I may have already been listening with more than just my ears, because looking back, I was listening to Ken speak about the need for balance and how it is required to achieve a happy, healthy, functioning person, government, environment, and relationship between all 3, and I heard and understood that in my heart.